right. Now, you don't mind if I stay sitting down, right?
No.
Okay. I thought this was interesting. Look what's happened over the past 10 or so years to things. Look how quickly things have changed. Letters have gone, snail mail have gone to email, letters have gone to texting and blogs and email. You can read down there, okay? Plain old telephone services gradually being replaced by cell and by Skype and by VoIP. How many people here use Skype? Use what? Okay. And of course, books, we got Kindle, we got the Nook, now we got the iPad. For networking, we got LinkedIn and Facebook and all those things. People keep asking me to join Facebook, and I don't know why I should do that, but I keep getting asked. I am on LinkedIn. And if you just want foolishness, we got Twitter. Okay, that's my view anyhow. The automobile is still the automobile. iPhoto is sort of the Photoshop for the Mac that comes with the Mac, and it allows you to edit all your digital photos. It has some pretty good photo editing capabilities built into it. I use it now instead of Photoshop for editing and adjusting my photos. It has quite a few interesting features that are good, I think. You also make slideshows. Now we can take slideshows, a movie camera, we can go in and to iMovie, and iMovie will make movies for you with titles and transitions and all that.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I download iPhoto and put it on my PC?
No.
Like I could do with iTunes?
No, you cannot. The only free one for PCs, as far as I know, and Lee will catch me on this, is iTunes.
Yeah.
Everything else comes standard. And all these things I'm showing you came with this Mac when I bought it, if I had bought it, for $999, okay? So you're getting probably $1,000 worth of free stuff by the time I'm through.
But there's no camera in that one, right?
This one has a camera.
This one does?
There's
Yes.
a microphone. All Macs now that you buy, unless it's the Mac
All Mac
Mini,
laptops.
all those work together seamlessly. So you've got your camera, your iPod, and your keyboard, your video camera, and you can put all that stuff together and it all works together. And it's very easy to get stuff from iPhoto to iMovie to iWeb, or from iTunes to iMovie, or from GarageBand to iTunes to iMovie, etc. And they all just work. Okay.
Oh, Jim, question. What about downloading Flash videos? Can you work with those?
Yes, Flash videos, yes. I can see Flash video. I've been told that the iPad does not do Flash yet.
But on a Macintosh, you can get software that will, you can get software that will let you play a Windows movie file on the Mac through QuickTime. You can also get software that lets you play a Flash movie that you can download in QuickTime, and you can edit it once you've converted it from Flash to QuickTime.
That's right. Actually, that one movie I showed you where the woman had the extra steering wheel, that was a Windows movie. I didn't modify it, it just played.
Yeah.
Well, is that conversion from Flash to QuickTime, is that built into the Mac also?
No, but there's free software that will let you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, just a quick thing, on the new OS 4 coming out for the iPad and iPhone, it will be able to play Flash.
Good. I figured that would come anytime soon.
Yeah, that and you'll also be able to multitask too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, multitasking has some disadvantages. Things work faster if you're not multitasking. Okay, now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I'm able to synchronize my address book and my email and my contacts and my calendar between this Mac and my Mac at home so that they stay in sync all the time. Now, how do I do that? I have what they now call a Mobile Me account, and they automatically just keep each other synchronized. And that's a real plus. And if I had more than 2 computers, I could synchronize all 3 of them. And if I had an iPad, I could synchronize with that too. And that's very important.
And it just works.
Can I just say on Windows Defense, that they have an account that Macs can also sync with Windows and several computers. It's called Live Mesh.
How about that? Live mesh. Okay, enough of that.
Excuse me, you said that the Macs come with stuff that you can set up your own website?
Yes,
How do you find out about that? 'Cause I don't-
you buy a
You buy a
Mac.
Mac.
I have one, I just didn't know.
Oh, I will. Go on, seriously, my daughter is putting a website, she's in Switzerland. By the way, how much does an upgrade to, what's the latest Windows 7
Windows 7.
cost?
189.
You know how much the upgrade to Snow Leopard costs?
$29.
$29? Yeah, well, if you make the hardware and the software, you can do stuff like that. Okay. Now, this is the way I keep Safari going, okay? I keep my favorite sites in this, what they call top sites thing. So when I click on a particular site, it just brings it up, and they come up pretty quickly, okay? So, we can put in BCUG. And click on that. That should come up pretty quickly. And I can just go back here. If I want to check Mac Waves, I click on Mac Waves. And since it has most of the stuff there already, it comes up full right away. It's a very fast browser. Okay. Now, you don't need to purchase Microsoft Office to deal with Office compatible files. You can use a thing called Super Duper that makes a complete bootable copy of your hard drive. I actually have this whole hard drive on here, okay? And it's a firewire drive, and I can boot from this. If for some reason this internal drive failed, I could plug this in, and I backed it up yesterday, and I would have everything that was in there yesterday on here, and I could run from it. Then I could replace the hard drive in here, and then move this back to the new internal hard drive using what's called Super Duper. And also, you can make a bootable flash drive for your Macintosh. I have that here too. Now, I don't want to try to use that because they're very slow, but I have a whole, in here actually, this is a 16 gig flash drive. I have a whole Mac operating system. So if something went wrong with the OS, I could use this to boot it up and get out my files. I don't know if you can do that with PC or not, you probably can. And finally, I can back up to iDisk. I do have a .Mac that comes with an iDisk, and that lets me back up my real important stuff on the Apple side. So, all kinds of stuff. And another very interesting thing that is a lot of fun, and I don't have time to talk about it because we're running out of time here, but it's Automator, and it's essentially a macro generator that lets you generate all kinds of neat little automatic things. Like if you have a bunch of pictures that you took out of a digital camera and they say DSCN 209376, you can make a simple routine that will give those all sensible names. You could say trip to Switzerland 001, trip to Switzerland 002, and you can write a very simple routine that will just take all those files and just do that. And lots of other things you can do with Automator, but again, we don't have a lot of time.